Hey there, this is Christina, and this video is going to be about my Mercedes and the life lesson that I learned from this car. So, I guess what I wanted to say is I live here in Northern Virginia, and there's a lot of people that have luxury cars, so I see them all the time. And a few years back, a Mercedes CLK 320 really caught my eye, and I was interested in it. And then one day I just decided that I was going to go and take a test drive. So I went to HBL, which is a dealer here in Tyson's Corner off of Route 7 down there by the Sheraton and the toll road, and I took a test drive of a CLK 320, and oh my goodness, it was like the first time I've ever been inside a Mercedes. I knew that I liked the exterior, and now that like the interior was just amazing, like all the detail and the way the car like felt and the experience and how it hugged the road, and just it was so smooth and like wow. So we went back to the dealership, and the salesperson was going on and on about all the attributes of the car, and I really couldn't argue with him. I was in total agreement. But this purchase was, something I wanted to think about, so I left, and I couldn't stop thinking about it after that. So a few weeks went by, and I went back, and to make a long story short, I bought the car. And they brought it out to me. It was super clean, and I drove it off the lot, and I just felt like I've just sort of elevated myself or something. I just don't even know how to describe it. I just felt amazing. And yeah, well, here's the thing. I wanted to talk about affording this car. Now, I guess you could say that I could afford it because, first of all, it was pre-owned and it was 2 years behind. And in this area, there's a lot of people that have nice cars. We also have a lot of foreign dignitaries here that lease them while they're here, and then they give them back when they go back to their country. So that's kind of like a tip. Like if you do have an interest in a Mercedes, look at the pre-owned, because Mercedes owners are meticulous. I mean, they take care of their cars with such good care and just impeccable. So it was pre-owned, and it was 2 years back, and I've been in the IT field here since 1996, and I've accrued quite a bit of experience as a senior business systems analyst, and ever since 2006, I've been earning a six-figure income. So, and I'm single. So I guess you could say that I could afford it, but here's the thing that I learned. A few months after I had it, and this has nothing to do with the car, even though the gas is more expensive. I mean, you have to get 93 octane, routine maintenance, service, is more expensive. And if anything happens to the car, they need imported parts, and the technicians have a super specialized skill set because there's a lot of computer chips in this car, and the way the engine's designed, it's German, it's different. So anyway, what happened a few months after I had this car is I really, really, really decided that I wanted to have my own business. And I had a job, I had a W-2 income, I have earning potential and a really good skill set, but I really wanted to have my own business. That was one thing, and I didn't realize how much it would cost, because there's like all these different products and programs and software and things that I wanted to set up, and I felt like having this car was, even though I could afford it, I mean, the money you spend one place, you can't spend in the other place. So I wanted to free up some money, because like having my own business is more important than me having this car. So I guess one of the lessons is that this purchase was premature, and like if I wanted to keep my job, or any kind of jobs around here, I could have kept the car, but I wanted to have my own business. And when you start, you have to start off. It's very humble beginnings, and you're not going to make as much as you did in your corporate job. And it takes time to become profitable because it takes time to develop the entrepreneurial skill set and mindset. And even though I've been at this a long time, there's so much to learn. So I felt like I wanted to recover, or I guess I should say reallocate money that was spent on this car more to my business, because that was my priority, not just a car like this. I felt like what I used to say to myself is, if this business succeeds, I can have this car again one day under different circumstances, meaning not just earned income in a job that I don't want to be in forever, but in a business that has earned income, multiple streams of passive income, and something that I love and believe that I'll stick with for a very long time. And that was my thinking. And then what really sealed the deal is I started thinking about my dogs. I have 2 beautiful golden retrievers that I love so much. And without going into the whole story, one of them had something wrong and we had to go to the vet. So even though routine veterinary care, because, there's no insurance, well, there is veterinary insurance, but I don't have any because I don't believe it's really worth it the way it's priced out and everything. But anyway, routine veterinary care is expensive, but, if you're doing okay, you can afford that. But what's really scary is caring for 2 animals. Like, there's unexpected veterinary care, there's emergency veterinary care. And that can be into thousands of dollars, even over 10,000 maybe if something happens. And I wanted to be able to afford that. How embarrassing would it be to not be able to afford veterinary care because I had a car, and a car doesn't matter to me at all. The health and the well-being and the survival of my dogs is what matters to me. I love them. And I worried that there might be a possibility of them, they're aging. I mean, they're siblings. I got them, they're both from the same litter, so they're aging the same rate together. And that means that they might have problems later at the same time, even though I feed them well and they're very healthy. You just never know, because dogs get cancer just like humans. So all this stuff was weighing on my mind, and that's when I decided to sell the car, because I saw it as a luxury that was premature, that I wasn't ready for, because I wanted to have an abundance of income to cover all of these things and not have to worry that, I couldn't afford that just because of this car, because then that made the car seem more material to me, and that being material and having something like this wasn't that important to me. I mean, the thing is, I don't care about the status of it. I like quality. I love quality. I appreciate engineering and innovation and style and aesthetics and, technology and everything this car had to offer. I absolutely love it, and I may have another one day. Although I got my eye on the Tesla now, which is eco-friendly, so I'm not sure. But and I'll always have to have a second car that my dogs can get in. That's sort of a total mess. So anyway, I sold the Mercedes, and I have never had any regrets. It sold pretty quickly. There was nothing wrong with it or anything. I explained to the lady my reasons, and yeah. So I just wanted to show you some other things here. When you get the Mercedes, they and this is my keyring right here, branded keyring. Whoops. Yeah. It's electronic. And then they send you a thank you. This is like unexpected little gift. Thank you for driving Mercedes Benz. Kind of like one of the things that kind of like a marketing lesson is, when anybody purchases anything from you, you want to give them an unexpected bonus. And after they buy, after it doesn't matter anymore, after they purchase, you want to send them something special, because that sort of resells them that on the idea that they made the right choice. So this was like this little thank you note. Dear Miss Haftman, I would like to personally thank you for choosing Mercedes Benz. We hope that you're enjoying your 2004 CLK 320 and that they're here for you and all that. So got the welcome letter. And what else is in here? Oh, benefits of ownership. And there's just some stuff in there. And then they send me this little wallet, which I've actually never used. It's branded, and I've never even used it. I probably should sell it on Amazon, or maybe if somebody here wants it, let me know, because it's leather, and since this time I've become vegan, and I have another wallet anyway that I really, really like, so maybe I should sell that on Amazon, or if somebody's a Mercedes Benz owner and wants it, let me know in the comments below, or if you just know somebody who is, or you want to pretend that you are, I don't know, want a little something that makes you feel special, I'll send it to you, because I really have no interest in it. And then, like, these are like my, let's see, some of the stuff that was in my wallet. This is, like a gift card, $1,000 gift card that they send you. Yeah, $1,000 gift card, Christina Haftman. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, and this is my insurance card from 2008, and this was the warranty. See, I told you I got the pre-owned, and it had like a limited warranty. So that was the cards and the keyring. So that was my entrepreneurial lesson about this car. I enjoyed it while I had it. It was a premature purchase. When you're starting a business, you have to do things lean. And even if you're making money, even if you have a job and you're working on your business on the side, you really need to be conscious of where the money's going. And if there's anything that's extraneous in your life and the business is really that important to you, get rid of it, because once your business is successful, you'll be able to buy it again. And who knows, it might even be like under different circumstances where you can truly afford it, because you have not just earned income, but you have passive income. You don't just have a job that you are indifferent about, or you just sort of like. You have a business and life that you love. And those are kind of like the prerequisites for me and the criteria before I would ever consider buying a car like this again. Or even the Tesla. Like, I have certain personal business requirements that I have to meet and feel comfortable that I can replicate monthly before I will get this kind of car. Because it's just not that important to me. I mean, yes, I want it. It's a nice to have, but it's not like a must have. And I rather invest like more in myself, in my growth, personal growth and development, in my business, and get myself to a point where I can truly afford this as well as everything else that I want. So that was my life lesson. And again, just so you understand,